You are qualified with courage. Welcome to the Kale Houser Leadership Secrets podcast. More often than not, the only qualification you need to do anything great or anything mediocre or anything substandard is courage. You don't need to be the best at it. You don't need to be the most experienced. You don't need to be the prettiest or the handsomest or the best dressed or the most articulate or the best hairdo, anything. You just need the courage. You are qualified in your courage, even if nothing else qualifies you for that job interview, but you have the willingness and the courage to step up and put yourself out there, to take that risk, to ask the questions, to answer the questions. That's what qualifies you. Now, this is meant to kind of, in addition to our previous podcast where we talk about ambition versus humble, and we got into a little bit of the imposter syndrome mentality and what that really means. If you have not listened to that episode, please make sure it should be the episode right before this one, and give that a listen or a look on YouTube. But continuation of this concept of I'm not good enough. People will find out I've never done this before, or this is my first client, or all the things that go through people that are stepping into something new, that are stepping into a new experience, that are stepping into a new venture, whether as an entrepreneur or even a new role at their existing workplace or starting their own business, all those types of things where we step into a position, an experience, or an expectation where we don't necessarily have the experience for it. We don't necessarily have the qualifications. And I'm here to tell you the only qualification you need, the only thing you need is that courage. Now, yes, some of you are saying, wait a minute, it would be helpful to have the skill set. It would be helpful to have the technical know-how. Yes. And those things can all be learned and acquired. But it doesn't matter how good of a plumber you are if you never take the courage to start your own company, to talk to that first customer and say, yeah, I can put those pipes in for you. I can install that water heater for you. But in the back of your mind, you're going, oh, they're going to find out I'm new at this. Oh, they're going to find out I don't have a whole swath of customers. I haven't been in business for 15 or 20 or 30 years, or my grandfather didn't start this business, 60 years ago. And they go through this kind of self-deprecating put downs of all the reasons why people should not believe them or should not hire them or should not invest in them. But the only thing you need is that courage to step out. And guess what? You will probably inevitably run into some pushback. Somebody that to them having that 60-year experience is the number one most important thing. But now do you have the courage to move on? Do you have the courage to take that rejection, which isn't really a rejection, it's just not even a complaint. It's really just there were other options that were better suited for them and their needs. But sometimes the only qualification you need is the courage to step out and do it. To get out of your own mind, to stop the planning processes and analyzing all the ways it can go wrong and analyzing all the bad and horrible and mean things people could say to you on the phone when you call them. And then just finally going, you know what? I'm going to do this anyway because of your why, because of all, X, Y, and Z is the reason I'm even thinking about doing this. This is the option for me. And that is what gives you the courage to step out and do the things. And if you are lacking that, there are ways to borrow it from other people. This is what mentors are for. This is what coaches are for. This is what Kale Houser Leadership is for. If you are lacking the courage and conviction and confidence as you being the leader of your organization, whether as the ultimate owner leader, founder, CEO, president, or department head leader, or supervisor of a handful of people, we are here to borrow our confidence so that you can implement and be that confident leader. We are here for you to borrow our courage so you can step out and have that difficult conversation with a troubled employee or a problem employee or your boss. To have that difficult conversation with your entire team of, hey, sales weren't what we projected. We're going to have to make some layoffs. Whatever that is, we are here to help make you that confident and connected leader. And you can do that by borrowing our courage if you find yourself lacking in the courage that you need to step out and do the thing. Now, because the reality is, we are not taught how to be leaders. We are not taught what are the steps, the feelings, the mindsets, the attitudes to have to be an effective leader, to be a leader that people want to be around, besides just having the authority. Because there is a far cry difference between somebody that is in charge, i.e., they have the authority to hire, fire, punish, reward, all the things. They have that positional authority, versus a leader in business, in life, in your community. Somebody that, whether they were the CEO or, the landscaping person, you would follow because they've got all the qualities and mindsets, and they're doing things on purpose to build the organization. And that's what we want you to be. We don't want you to be somebody that's just in charge. We don't want you to be somebody that just has that authority. We want you to be the leader. We want you to be the one that is most interested in the growth of your company, most interested in the growth of your people, most interested in making sure that your company goals and your employees' goals kind of align with each other and are mutually beneficial, and all the things. And one of the ways we do that is our VIP Leadership Mastermind. It is coming up for our initial founders launch this week. If you're listening to this current, the first week of the new year, 2023, if you have not yet, please do yourself a favor. Help me help you. in the famous Jerry Maguire, help me help you, right? You're struggling right now. You don't know what to do. The investment is minuscule. Go to VIPleadershipmastermind.com/founder and get on the wait list if you're before January 3rd. If you're after that, go to VIPleadershipmastermind.com/founder, or maybe I'll have the link for it if the website changes. But sign up, get access. It is a smoking deal because we want to provide this benefit for you. We want you to be an amazing, because your success is our success. But going back to, you are qualified with courage. And sometimes it takes the courage to sign up for a program. Sometimes it takes the courage to step out and say, I don't know exactly what to expect here, but the risk is pretty minimal, and I'm going to step out and do it. And I'm going to learn, and I'm going to apply. And then my life is going to change for the better. My life is going to be amazing. It's going to be a night and day difference. I won't even recognize 2022 version of you versus what 2023 is going to be, because that is our goal. So if nothing else, find the courage. If there is something in your mind that is blocking you, is you see a task, a relationship, a customer, a client, an activity that you are shying away from, reach out, give me a call, leave a message. I'd love to help you through it. Kale@kalehouserleadership.com. I'd love to get in touch with you. We can book a call, or you can even go to kalehouserleadership.com/call and book a free 30-minute call with us. And we'd love to go over any sort of opportunities or challenges that you may be having right now. All right, everybody. I hope you're having a fantastic week, day, afternoon, morning, night, all the things. I look forward to talking to you. Likes, comments, subscribes, and shares are always fantastic and appreciated. No matter where you're at in the world, have a fantastic afternoon. Bye.